we are today going to show you this automatic body temperature terminal, all functionality that we can possibly cover in 30 minutes. So let's get started. Before I actually show you the functionality, I'd like to talk about how non-contact thermal measurement device work. This thermal camera installed on Android 7.1 system. Camera is manufactured by a German company called Heimann, and thermal camera capture the temperature readings instead of color. So you guys are all familiar with the regular camera which capture the color of each pixel. Thermal camera capture the temperature reading for each of this pixel. Our thermal camera is going to capture 2000 reading per frame. And combined with the facial recognition, this device is going to identify a temporal artery area of a person's forehead. As soon as a person walks in front of it, approximately 1 meter distance, within 0.5 seconds, the device is going to identify the person's forehead and take 3 consecutive measurements of temporal artery area. These 3 measurements then average it out before giving the final reading. The device accuracy is plus or minus 0.3 degrees centigrade, which considered to be a medical grade accuracy. So without any further ado, I would like to get started and show you the functionality. Today we're going to talk about how accurate this device is. We will also show you some real life scenarios like partially covered forehead. We will also show you if the person is wearing the eyeglasses, how this device can measure the temperature, and compatibility with the mask. We are going to include some high temperature alarm conditions by simulating the person's forehead temperature by use of hair dryer. In case of alarm, this device is going to produce an alarm sound locally at the device, as well as this device can be configured to send up to 10 emails. So let's get started. We'll get to that point and we'll show you all the functionality as it available in this device. So first thing, we'll like to show you how quick the measurement is. As I said, the person walk in front of it, within 0.5 seconds, the device will take the measurement. So let's get started. I'll ask my colleague to stand in front of it so you guys can all see how quick this device is. As you can see, the device is already measuring the temperature. It was showing 36.4. I would ask my colleague to do that one more time, and this time I want you to focus on the left top corner. The left top corner is also showing the thermal image. My colleague is wearing the eyeglasses, so you can see in the areas of eye, the device is showing all green, means low temperature, versus forehead temperature, obviously higher, and is showing all the red. So let's do that one more time. Taking the temperature, she is standing approximately 1 meter from the device, and you see the device is instantly taking the temperature. Now you may have noticed that the device is also recognizing her as she walks in because she is already registered with the device. But to take the temperature, you do not have to register yourself. Anybody who is coming to your facility, your guest, your visitors, gardener, janitorial, anyone can measure their temperature by just going in front of the device approximately 1 meter. Because she is registered, her data would be captured and recorded in the data log that we will show you at later time. But in case a person is not registered, this device is going to simply take their temperature measurement, show it, and if they're higher temperature, only in that circumstances Device is going to take a real-time picture of that person, send to up to 10 people within your company, and that picture will also include the data like temperature and timestamp. So now let's do that with the elevated temperature. I would ask her to elevate her forehead temperature by blowing the hot air on her forehead. In the meantime, I'm going to talk about the few hardware configurations of this device. This device is 8.1-inch screen. It's based on the Android platform. The device has two binocular camera, thermal camera, and a field light for the low light conditions. The device also had an inbuilt card reader that is possible for the access control. So let's see if my colleague now elevated the temperature. And as you can see, the device has already showing the alarm condition, and it will be also sending an email to my configured email. So now I'm going to show you that email just arrived on my cell phone. The email has her picture, her temperature, her employee ID, and the time of measurement. So next thing I'd like to show you is how accurate this device is. But before I show you that, maybe let's try a couple of other things. I'll ask her to wear the mask and come in front of the device to see if the device can take her temperature. She's already wearing the eyeglasses, and now she is adding the mask on the top of it. So let's see if the device is able to take the temperature. As you can see, because she has hot air still effective for her forehead, the temperature is still high. Now I may ask her to wear a baseball hat and take her temperature. The reason for this is many people in our offices wear the hat, hijab, or bandana. So in conditions where this device is looking for forehead, how the device is going to react when the forehead is covered. So let's see how that device is reacting. So as you can see, now the device is still taking the temperature recognized. And the reason for that is the smart algorithm within the device is obviously looking for that very small little area of the forehead that is visible. But if in case the forehead area is not visible, then in such cases, the device is going to look for internal corners of the eye to take the temperature measurement, which is another alternate locations as per the medical standard practice. So other thing that I would like to show you is accuracy of the device. As I said, the accuracy of the device is within plus or minus 0.3 degrees centigrade. We are going to use another handheld thermometer that ScanAi also selling. We call it SC800. We're going to use that thermometer for forehead area measurement and compare the reading with this device. So I may ask my colleague to do that. She will come in front of the device taking her temperature.
Temperature normal.
Okay, as you can see, the both reading are exactly matched. So any forehead thermometers with the 0.2 degrees centigrade and our SC800Pro with a 0.3 degrees centigrade, both the readings are exactly matched. So the device is fairly accurate when it comes to the accuracy. Thanks to the sensors, which is made in Germany and factory calibrated for the human body. The sensor itself is calibrated for 0.1 degrees centigrade, but because the person is standing far, 1 meter from the device, it adds a little bit inaccuracy into the device. Now I'm going to show you a couple of other things from the screen itself, how to register the member. So this area is obviously password protected. As you can see, I'm entering the password, and this password that you can reset for yourself and be always password protected that way. So what you see here is a number of different parameter settings and setting tabs. I'm going to show you first member management. How to add member. As you were saying, my colleague is already registered, and every time she comes in front of the device, the unit is recognizing her as ScanAI. She can obviously register herself, and maybe I can ask her to volunteer and come back and show how to register. So here in this field, you're going to enter a name. So you can pick any of your employee name. And then this mobile number could be the employee phone number or employee code. If you have a contractor working on site, obviously you would like to have them for a particular time frame. So you can set that time frame. And then right on the device, the person should go in front of it and take the picture. So now that once the picture is taken, all you have to do is click this tab called register. And this person will be registered, and next time the person come in front of it, the device will itself recognize and maintain the records. Now let's see, once this person is registered and taking a measurement, where the data are stored. I'm scrolling down on my data log, which has thousands of temperature measurement, as you can see. If the person is registered with the device, then you can see the person name, temperature, and timestamp is all available in the data log. This report can be exported by this little Excel sign, put your time frame, and then confirm to export. Once it is exported, you can take this report from any network connected computer. You can download it, store it, print it, or analyze it, whatever you like to do with the report. So it is very easy to maintain the report of all your employee temperature. Another thing I'd like to show you is this tab called Activate the Card. So if you like to configure your key fob or entry card, you can place the entry card by this card reader, which is inbuilt onto this device, and click this button called Activate the Card. Once the card is activated, then employee can use the card for opening or closing the gate or doors. Additional features available in this system is that this device can be configured as an access control device. That is in combination of your access card as well as a normal temperature. Means if employee has both valid conditions, a normal temperature and a valid access card, then the door will open. You can also connect with a mag lock or mechanical lock of the door. Another thing I'd like to show you here is a parameter setting. Very easy, and most of the parameters are set as default that are not required to change. Only thing you can change is to your preference centigrade or Fahrenheit, as you can see. The last item here is that you can change the delay for door open and close in case if you are using this as an access control device. If you're not using this as an access control device, then you don't have to worry about that at all. This delay is basically after the person is taking the temperature, how much delay did you like to introduce before the door gets open. You can also hide all of that status bar that, as you can see on the top, okay, and a navigation bar. So once the device is installed, nobody can play around. So now I have hide those status bar and navigation bar, and now you will not see anything in the top or bottom that can control this device. Means the device will become 100% tamper-proof, that is protected with your password that you enter here. And for this demo purpose, I'm going to go back and keep this navigation bar. Now, once the navigation bar is on, you can control this device through the use of navigation bar. The last functions I'd like to show you is that this is the standalone device which has an email functionality built into it. And what it means is you can send a high temperature alarm to the people that are concerned with the employee health. Could be your HR, could be your safety people. So you can configure those email address here. By adding this as an example, I'm adding myself here right now. That is, you just simply add your email, and this email is then available as one of, okay, so now you can see this email is added, and now this email will get that real-time picture that I was showing you earlier on my phone. If you see the top field, this 4 field, you can configure your own email server. It means that the data will be generated from this device will always stay within your server. None of the data is going outside this device or your server. So it is 100% secure system, and all of the data that is being generated always on your device. You don't have to use any third-party cloud services or any other third-party server for that matter, and it protects your employee privacy and security for your data. So that's kind of end of my presentation today, just showcasing all key aspects or key features of this device. If you have any more questions about this device, you would like to get the quotation, or you have and need more information like catalogs, etc., please call our office. Our phone number is 905 813-7990. You can also send us an email at info@scanai.ca. You can also visit our website, that is www.scanai.ca. Thanks for your attention and your time. I know you all are very, very busy while keeping your employees safe and working hard at your workplace. So thank you very much for joining SC800 Pro Automatic Body Temperature Terminal presentation today, and looking forward to hear back from you. Take care and enjoy the rest of the day. Have a safe day. Thank you. Bye-bye.